This is our letter to sound action strip. The strip came about as researchers were working with children. The recommendation from a child that an activity strip be designed so everyone, including the teacher, could see and predict what activity came next. Now, this strip is our second strip in the program. This was the first, the preliminary action strip, and you can put these up while you're doing your lesson on your wall in your house. You can put them up in your classroom. I normally have them hanging on my board, and then I actually have a student use a different colored magnet, and they get to come up and move us down whenever we finish an activity on the strip. They think it's very fun. These are the same, the language enrichment, which is when you read a book to your students. And then we have the phonological awareness activities with your boards, your mats, and your magnetic blocks. The alphabet activity is the same, but the activities change throughout the lesson card. Then this is where it gets a little different. Here you have the letter to sound association and handwriting practice, and then review, and then the extension activity. So your lesson does grow a little bit and becomes a little longer, but the reason for that is because when we're done with the preliminary lessons, the student is ready to move on to learning the letters and the sounds. You have to make sure, though, that they're confident in their phonological awareness activities and they're confident in their alphabet. We say that if the child can lay the letters down on the mat and say the sounds, or say the letters' names in under 2 minutes, then they're ready to move on to the more difficult activities. You see these little symbols in the corner. Those show you that all 5 of these activities on the preliminary strip, they're what we call face-to-face. So you're doing the activities face-to-face with your student. Over here, we have face-to-face, face-to-face, and then we have side-by-side. It changes side-by-side for the rest of the lesson. And that's so you can model to your student those more challenging activities. And when you're learning your letters, you can model how they're going to write and form the letters. And then when you review, you're going to be as close to them in side-by-side as you can. Same with the extension activity.